Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Looking for the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries to pass it through, and that pass just didn't quite work. And he's heaved it away. And it's lofted through here. Nicely worked. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ball's gone out of play. And he's on his way. He's one-on-one. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
That has been cut. That's rather hopeful. Quarter of an hour played. Now he's got space here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. And this is Batistuta. Khan getting this one clear. Luis Suarez, he's through here. And this is Batistuta. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Distributed tidily. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He might be in here. It's Maradona! Oh, it's hit the post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Maradona. And this is Batistuta. And he's there to clear it. Oh, a delicate chip through. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been caught, and he shoots! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely. absolutely purring. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played into space. Beckham. And this is Beckham. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Luis Suarez. Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played out wide. Cafu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Applies the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Dealing with the pressure. Wonderful save by Vitória. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He slingshot, surely! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Barcelona finding their passes. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Cafu. Maradona. Nicely weighted ball. Maradona. Ambitious ball here. Beckham. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Header comes in! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Red card! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. pass isn't the best. And that is going out for a goal kick. Gerrard picks it up from the goal kick. Batistuta. Can he finish? It's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Lobbed in behind. And it's Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception. A probing pass. And he's straight offside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is lovely. Great vision. Oh, good shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Maldini cuts it out. Marquinhos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dinks one through. Not the most accurate pass. Done delicately. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. And Batistuta! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A case now of complete control. He's picked his way through. Maldini gets good distance on it. Luis Suarez. Oh, a delicate chip through. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 14.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Beckham threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a cute ball. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Cafu.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Throw it.
descuento.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Baresi. And it's Rijkaard.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Time and again they are repelled. And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music. Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but
Terrific header! And the ball's come loose here. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Palmer looking to run onto it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well measured. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Big header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement.
Shot, surely! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Serginho. Marquinhos. Haaland. He could be in here. Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Chance! He will be livid with himself. Beckham, played into space. And he's forced to go back. Azar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And here's Lampard. Lovely ball and a real chance. Tries a shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he welcomes it in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Palmer. Oh, well played. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Palmer.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not... Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lampard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Palmer certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cannavaro cuts it out. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has not gone well. Cafu charging forward down that flank. Played in deep. Gets his head on it! It's a goal! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Palmer. Palmer. Maldini. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. And he's intervened well there. And he thumps it clear. Oh, good spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking to play him in.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
And Beckham! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Decent chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Corinthians take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to pass it through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So he's plotting something before playing it in. They want to be quick to recover this. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Neymar. Swung over. Corinthians couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Haaland, and he shoots! And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you...
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Zico. Well, they've got it again. Neymar. Maldini. Now it's Haaland. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 3 coming up.
El dorsal 9. El dorsal 19.
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal 2. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 24.
Taken back almost at once. Threads one in.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Beckham. That has been cut short. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And he's there to make the challenge.
Corinthians really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Knocks it into space. Van Basten. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has found the way through. Rijkaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Distributed tidily. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Beckham gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. Van Basten.
That's going in strongly.
He's in a good... And the shot! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot... And there goes the final whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to...
Batistuta! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to go... He's got full! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That has been cut short. Neymar, nice-looking ball. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Stood up well to him there. It's a searching pass. That ball looks a good one. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rijkaard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played back in. Oh, that was vital. And he's had a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Barella, there's the header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely shaped ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Barella. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, and a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Leicester go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
No, that's been intercepted. Suarez has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Decent hit from there. Now it's Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. And it's been played through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Foot in. Works it forward. Now he's off and running. Roberto Carlos. Looking tidy in possession here. Luis Suarez. Barella. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Cafu. And it's Maradona. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
So close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've cleared...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Good ball over the top. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Maradona. Now it's Luis Suarez. Out to the left it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Picked out brilliantly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Roberto Carlos. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Can he get on the end of this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Baresi makes the interception. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Keeper has taken decisive action. Haaland. Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
He's through here. Vinicius Junior is on his own. They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Leicester take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Nedved. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. This might... Neymar! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Oh, taken with style! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying.
He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He can get that clear. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Neymar. He might be in here. A lot of... Mbappe! And again! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
It's played through for him. Goes for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Baresi getting this one clear. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, he's got space here. Oh, super find. Haaland! So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Van Basten. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. And it's Luis Suarez. Played into space out wide. Beckham. That has not gone well. Serginho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Maldini makes the interception. Beckham. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. He's in a great position here. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not the most accurate pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Serginho. And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's had it taken off him. It's come to nothing. Luis Suarez, and he's worked it through. It's a threatening ball. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's whipped it across. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Mbappe. Oh, terrible pass. Beckham. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice looking ball. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. The message is clear, none shall pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's there to get it away. Batistuta. Serginho. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Beckham gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played with finesse. Good read, needed to be. Here's a chance! Ambitious ball here. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this. It's Van Basten! Now that's well seen too. Now it's Batistuta. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get it through? And the through ball. It's a goal kick. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! And he's there to clear it. Maradona. Cafu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's Van Basten. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! There's the shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. And this is Batistuta. The ball has bounced loose now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. He's going for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Beckham usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Beckham. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Cafu. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Beckham. Now he's got space here. Maldini. Barcelona finding their passes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that has left him in a heap. Maldini. Beckham. And it's Maradona. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Beckham. El dorsal 9. El dorsal
And here's Suarez.
El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos.
That has been cut short.
Neymar.
Tries to play it through. Threads one in. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neymar, Iniesta, he can run onto that. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Haaland. Real chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Haaland really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it...
Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw. And they are right back within touch. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Corinthians give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Iniesta. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. In he goes again. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Five minutes to add. Fabinho, spread it left.
That's positional gold.
Maradona! And he's there to belt it away. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
No, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pinches it off him. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line.
Batistuta! It's anyone's ball now. And he's... Oh, what has happened here? Fletcher. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gives it back. Beckenbauer, distributed tidily. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier.
And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Beckham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And now they can clear their lines. Petit. Barcelona. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Beckenbauer. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easy...
It's Ronaldinho! Cafu. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Petit. Ronaldinho.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe. Petit. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, beautifully deceptive. Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
How's Neymar? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe. And it's Petit. And he plays one. And the shots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Beckenbauer. Maldini. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Roberto Carlos. Always onto this. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Corinthians certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Cruyff gets across and deals with it. And he's intervened well there. And back it goes. Now he's got space here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Tries to get it clear. Chooses the chance, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 5.
So once again, we're underway.
Camisa 7.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Beckenbauer gets it away. Cruyff, given the lift of his goal, looking for the run. Mbappe, he's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's superb. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Roberto Carlos is standing over this one.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Roberto Carlos! It's a loose ball. Drives, in he goes again! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Guardiola. And it's Rijkaard. Strokes it back. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Eto'o! He will be livid with himself.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 14. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20. Camisa 11. Neymar.
He's through here. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! It's fallen kindly here. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And it's Ronaldinho. Eto'o.
Corinthians really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
It's Ronaldinho! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he thumps it clear. And that is a little undercooked. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Just about up to 75 minutes. Knocks it out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Shoots! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 17. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 28. Substituição.
So
em
all
andamento.
square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
No luck with that dink over the top. And he can clear it away. Now it's Haaland. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Roberto Carlos. And back out it comes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a little off target.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical. It's a... Up he goes! And that's a real chance missed.
Suarez has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Eto'o. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ricky Puig cuts out the pass. Koundé. Haaland. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has not gone well. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And the counter is on. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Haaland. And he plays one through. Real chance! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Goal! Barcelona! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Header comes in! And another try! Haaland! Well read. And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Bayer making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself...
Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Rice. Roberto Carlos proves too strong. Now it's Neymar. And he's through and all alone! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended...
Roberto Carlos! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Forlan. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played into space, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Forlan. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Maradona. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's Iniesta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Foot in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Palmeiras applying the press here. Luis Suarez! It's a loose ball. Zaire Emery. Rice. He is through here. Crunching tackle. Iniesta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Luis Suarez. That's the keeper's ball. Zaire Emery. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Messi. And they can counter here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that was vital. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Rice picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Palmeiras have penetrated. Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's a cute ball. Played into space out wide. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rice. In the... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Dink through. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could have...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's picked his way through. Short changes him with that pass. And a chance! It's a searching pass. Mendes cuts out the pass. Well, that tackle was certainly stirred. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Messi with the short one. Beckenbauer pulls off and the half-time whistle goes.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Palmeiras find a position of real strength now. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Neymar. Chouameni. Now it's Forlan. Messi has it in a wide position. Maldini wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Luis Suarez! Oh, it's come off the upright. They've scored! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he was quick to react, and he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. Well, that looks a good ball through.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Palmeiras have their third corner.
Neymar. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 5.
Cleared without hesitation.
El dorsal 6. Luis Suárez.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
El dorsal 2.
That pass isn't the best.
El dorsal 14.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's McKennie. Oh, some tackle that. The ball has bounced loose now.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Cafu. Some good work on the right flank here. And he plays one through. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Forlan. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. That has ended up in no man's land.
Palmeiras clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
James. Here's McKennie. And he's worked it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Applies the finish! No, not quite.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Courtois punts it upfield. Look at that. And it's Maradona. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Forlan. That is good alertness. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that was never going to make it. McKennie.
Palmeiras nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Nicely intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Pavard. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And this is Messi. Costa Curta cuts it out, looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's going to be another throw. Now he's off and running. Van der Ven. And that has left him in a heap. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. It's Salah! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Palmeiras grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Van der Ven. Now it's Rafinha. Thinks one through.
Might want to be careful there.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's McAllister. Batistuta. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ball's gone out of play. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Kukçu. Nedved. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Climbs up big! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Camisa 24.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Chance! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Wonderful save by Vitória. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. Palmeiras have their second corner now. Kukchu plays it short.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Good ball, good take. And a chance! Really well taken goal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe is onto this. And the shot! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice looking ball, and he was quick to react. McAllister, that has been slung wide. Oh, that's nice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
So a Barcelona... Luis Suarez! Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a promising position. Bellingham cleared away. Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, super ball. It's a loose ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Rafinha. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Barcelona do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And we're off again. Van der Ven cuts it out. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Can he finish? And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
Shoots! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete. How very smart. He just got it right.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 8.
To further improve their position of comfort.
A entrada do jogador, camisa 9.
That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And it's Salah. Palmeiras have it back and can go again. Tries it! It's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Robertson, looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 21. Vai ser substituído.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Palmeiras take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Foden. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. It's Salah! Oh, in he goes again. And another try. And the ball's come loose here. Mbappe, can he get on the end of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. Now it's Foden, and he's managed to get free. That is a crunching tackle. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll happen.
And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Big chance, must be! He's had a shot! Goal! And they are right back within touch! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rijkaard. Threads one in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Gets his head on it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Played out to the left flank. And here's Foden. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. McAllister. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Maldini has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Haaland, now it's Mbappe, looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it
goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Palmeiras really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross flung in towards the middle. Vids. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Reinders. Now it's Vids. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Casillas claims it safe hands. Looking for a runner. But that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Iniesta. Iniesta goes pelting down that left-hand side. He's found a way through. It's a mighty effort!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Pedro. Not the most accurate pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Pedro. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there's the clearance. Van de Ven. Still goalless. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cleared without complication. Pedro, and that has left him in a heap. What a throw in. Ball's out once more. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. Knocks it out wide. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he was quick to react. Pedro threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And that is as far as they're going to go. Marquinhos calmly anticipates, and he's intervened well there. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez. Azar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Azar. That has not gone well. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Koundé. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's an excellent interception. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well read, nice interception. Spread out to the left. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Maradona. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Tries to pass it through. Decent progress down the left. Cute ball now, how can... And Van Nistelrooy! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's there to get it away. Early ball. Keeper's dealt with that.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Here comes the cross. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fletcher!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 5.
And he's straight offside.
el dorsal 15, el dorsal 19. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 23, Neymar, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 22.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Roberto Carlos. Se va a realizar un
Aims
cambio
beyond the
de jugador.
defence. He's through here. Decent chance! That's going to go a long way. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. That's the throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Greenwood does well to get it back. And he's in on the finish! Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Paris Saint-Germain.
He's having a shot! Should have equalised.
Foden is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Darren Fletcher has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Now it's Nedved.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nedved! Nedved! A diamond of a goal! A finish right from the top draw. The crowd demanded, and he was free. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.